Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about top default Procreate brushes. Now every brush is amazing and is unique, but I think there are a few brushes which are the best or which stand out the most for me at least, and this is all my opinion and what I like. It might differ from somebody else, so yeah. And I'm also going to be telling you why I use these brushes and why I think these are the best. So without any further ado, let's just jump right in. Okay, so the first brush is Syrup, and this brush comes in the inking brush set. Now I use this brush for iPad lettering, and the reason why I think this is the best one for lettering is because of the inconsistency in the thickness and the thinness of the brush stroke. So whenever I am writing something, the stroke is thick somewhere and is thin somewhere, which makes the font look so free-handed and so drawn and so like handmade, I should say. Yeah, so that's what I personally prefer. And you can also, increase the streamline of the brush just to make sure the brush or the font looks more seamless and more neat and clean. So the next brush that I really like is this brush called Fine Tip, and this is from the same brush library. So I really like this brush as I get to use it for eyebrows and eyelashes whenever I am painting portraits or creating anything of that sort. So what I basically do is I just tap onto the brush and the settings would just come up. And now what I basically do is I just make sure that the fall off setting is increased up to 50% at least. And if you are also using this brush for creating eyelashes and eyebrows, I'd highly recommend you to make sure that the fall off is up to at least 50%. Now the reason why I really love this brush is because of the thinness of this brush. This brush is really thin, really fine, and it really does make the eyelashes and the eyebrows look more realistic, just because of the very fact that it is really dark and dense when you start, and it becomes really thin and lighter when it ends. So yeah. Okay, so the next brush which I think is the best is this brush called Ink Blade. Now I use this brush for sketching. I know there's a whole another library for sketching brushes, but I don't like any of them. I just don't feel like I'm drawing with a pencil. But with this brush, what I do is I just decrease the size of it depending on the size of my sketch, and also I just decrease the opacity of the brush. So it really does, it is really good. Like I really love it for sketching, and I would recommend you guys to try and use this brush to make sketches, to make pencil like sketches as you would do traditionally. So the next brush, which I think is the best one of them all, is this brush called Monoline from Calligraphy Brush Set. Now I use this brush to outline my drawings, and I think this is the best one out there. Like this is the best one Procreate has that you can use to outline your drawings, just because of the fact that the stroke is consistent. Like the thickness of the stroke or the thinness of the stroke, depending on the size you're using, is consistent. And when you're outlining a drawing, you want to make sure that the outlines are consistent and they're not like thick from somewhere and thin from somewhere. Like, yeah, that can happen in some of the drawings, but I prefer like a consistent thickness of the brush for outlines. The next brush, which is one of my favorite brushes and I use this brush all the time, is the soft airbrush. And I just use it for everything, and I mainly use this brush for the skin painting because I don't know, I just really like this brush, and I really like the fact that you can actually, you know, blend the colors with this brush only without having to use the blend tool. And if you want me to make a video about it on how to blend without the blend tool, I can definitely do that. I would love to do that. But I think this brush is amazing for if you're looking to shade something, especially if you are painting skin. Like, that's my personal preference. So the next amazing brush is this brush called Flakes from Spray Paints. Now I use this brush to create freckles and to create some texture if I'm painting skin, and I think this is really amazing to be a free brush. Actually, you can use it to create freckles, and if you're painting portraits, and you can also give some texture to the skin by just, you know, using a lighter version of the skin and just painting over the skin like really lightly, really light-handed, and it gives such amazing texture to the thing. That is why I really like this brush, and I think this is one of the best. So the next brush is from this library called Luminous. Now I like each and every brush from this library, and yeah, but look at this one called Nebula, which is quite amazing. I just love how the texture came out and how all the lighting came out. So my favorite ones are light brush and light pen, and I use them all the time. Now I'm also going to show you a little quick trick you can use these brushes for. You can also use these brushes to create an effect of a highlighted part. So what you do is you just have your object there, make sure to create clipping mask above that, and select light brush and select the color that you want to use for highlighting, and just start painting on the rest of the canvas. Now what it does is the glow of the brush hits the object, making it look highlighted and making it look like the light is hitting from the right hand side. So guys, that was it. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please do not forget to give this video a big thumbs up, and also share this video with your friends who you think might need this, and also do not forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys the next time.